Hey friends, it's Chris, and today is a different type of video. It's not going to be a unboxing nor will it be a product review, but I'm calling this series Art to Heart, wherein while doing an art piece, I'll just be talking about random topics on art and crafting and a bit about my thoughts and opinions on what's going on with the art community and art as a hobby. So, if you like that, feel free to continue watching with the audio on. But if you would rather just wanna watch me swatch my colored pencil collection, just tune me out, guys, because it's gonna be a long rambly conversation in the background while I swatch my colored pencils. So there's that. So if you like videos like this, please let me know in the comments. Subscribe to my channel if you're keen on seeing more from me. And without further ado, here's the swatching session. I'm swatching my pencils on a Fabriano mixed media paper, and this is a 12 by 18 pad. And I'm swatching my Prisma Premiers, my Marker Renoirs, my Winsor and Newtons, a few Derwent pencils, including drawing pencils, Inktense, a Carbothello from Stabilo, my Polychromos, some brush pens, and a few products from Caran d'Ache, including my Museum Aquarels, Neo Colors, and a few luminance that I have. I did not include in the swatching sessions some of my markers, my graphite, and my 120 Brotfuner pencils because I'm thinking maybe I could swatch them on another video. Okay, but for this Art to Heart talk, let's talk about my relationship with art. Now, a lot of my viewers are middle age, somewhere between their late 20s up until their late 40s, which I'm so grateful for you watching me here. And I think we all share our same interests with art and art supplies. Um, I started doing my art, this form of doing art from on paper around late 2019, just before the lockdown happened. And during that time, I started with using watercolors. And just recently, earlier this 2021, I decided to shift from watercolors to colored pencils. And I've incorporated different medias with my different art pieces now, wherein I'm open to use pan pastels, colored pencils, markers, and gel pens, even watercolors and gouache to my different art pieces. And I'm happy with that. Now, where I am now and my relationship with art is somewhere that I'm really, really grateful for being able to make use of these art supplies to actually produce art and to some extent make content that people actually are interested watching. But I've never been this confident actually in picking up a pencil and paper because I've always had this insecurity and fear with um, the drawing practice of art. Back in high school, I was not the most creative person out there. I was not doing art. And do you know those groups of kids that you know that they're the artist group? And I've always admired how they do their outputs. You know, like they could replicate anime characters or they were able to even draw realistically, and I've admired them for that. But with the admiration also came intimidation because I've internalized that if you're not as good as them, why even bother doing art? And I've internalized that, and I've never really took drawing as a part of my practice. And graduating high school and enrolling in college. By the way, I took up my bachelor's degree in psychology in the St. Louis University, and still at that point in my life, I was not even drawing, but I did had a keen connection with art. I was in a theater group. We're called the School of Humanities Repertory, and I've performed several characters in that organization, which I'm really grateful for. But one thing that contribute to my relationship with art there, with the performance art, is doing makeup and picking up a brush for the first time and trying to change my appearance with these different pigments that are safe for the skin sort of was an opening for me. I don't know how to explain this, guys, but putting color on my face with the blush on and eyeshadows and contouring my face and making myself look older, or making myself into this character that I've been trying to internalize. It sort of provided that aha moment, and from that moment on, I started practicing doing makeup, and not to toot my own horn, but I started to be good at it, and so good, in fact, that I was for a part-time doing people's makeup for a side hustle. And so I graduated college. I graduated with my bachelor's degree, and I started in my first job as an elementary teacher. And I was still not doing art, but I was doing makeup for other people, and that was fun. And I taught values education, and these kids inspired me because they were so into doing arts. They were into painting, they were into drawing, and it sort of makes me happy that they start off their life and their relationship with art and are given opportunities to do so in schools. And that's cool. But there's still this complex in me wherein, yeah, I'll never be good at art, so why should I start now? And so I didn't. I taught for 2 years in the elementary, did not start practicing my art. I got promoted to teach in the junior and senior high school, teaching social sciences, and still I did not pursue art yet. Maybe we can consider doing makeup as a art form, but not entirely, right? It's different from this form of art that we're doing right now. Yeah, so there's that. Not until I moved to another company wherein I am already with a major university and I'm in an office situation. And it was my first time in 3 or 4 years that I'm working in an office. And I'm fast at doing my work, And for around 3 hours, I'm done with most of the paperworks and I'm left to do nothing much. And so I tried to pick up a hobby while waiting for the time. And for a brief moment, I did creative writing. I also did acrylic paintings, but then it was too tedious to bring into the office, so I didn't really take it seriously. But I guess what stuck during that late 2019 was doing watercolors, and I enjoyed the process of doing watercolors. Enjoyed it, in fact, that I made it my primary medium. And at first I was just doing this smuddles, just throwing paint on paper, hoping that it'll form something really cute and amazing. And then I needed to get myself skilled in drawing so that I can continue with this more elaborate watercolor painting projects. And so I did, and it was fun. I really enjoyed drawing and painting, and I got to watch different contents that helped me to be more equipped with the skills needed to pursue and improve my craft in art. And by late 2021, I bought my first big set of professional colored pencils, which are now the Polychromos. And from that moment on, I abandoned most of my watercolor palettes and did colored pencil for until this point. And um, I have now learned to incorporate several mediums into an art pieces, including pastels, markers, colored pencils, gouache, and watercolors. And I'm very proud that I actually have this connection and relationship now with art. And I hope that all of you experience that journey and actually enjoy doing art now. And here I am, creating content for YouTube and doing what I love, which is drawing and coloring. So thank you for listening to my art journey, and I hope that you all have a great day ahead. Much peace and love to all of you.